Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly Baklwal and I make beauty, lifestyle and fashion videos. So if you are interested in any of these, you might want to check out my channel. Now in today's video, I am going to give you some hair care tips that I have been following for my whole life basically. There are few things that I have recently included in my hair care routine, and there are things that I have been doing from my childhood basically. So these tips are really good if you have damaged hair, if you have colored hair, if you have hair basically which needs attention. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay, so the first tip is what type of comb should you use, because the first thing you do before oiling or doing shampooing or anything, you comb your hair. Now there are 3 or 4 types of comb basically. One is a white tooth comb, wooden tooth comb, styling comb and a wet brush. These 4 combs should be in your vanity. Now the first comb that I am going to talk is this wooden comb, which is a white tooth comb as well. Now I like to use this before oiling my hair, so it will just make sure my knots are untangled, और it will make sure कि मेरा जो blood circulation है scalp का वो भी अच्छे से run हो रहा हो. Now this I usually use at night because I usually put oils in the night. So this is the comb that you should use first. These are 2 kinds of combs which are basically styling combs. These you do not untangle your hair with. These are not meant for it. It will damage your hair or you will have more hair fall, which definitely you don't want. So to prevent hair fall and to prevent damaging your hair, you have to just skip this for untangling and use it only for styling your hair. Now the last comb that you must have is a wet brush. I use this most oftenly because after I have shampooed my hair, I want to use a comb which is not going to damage my hair. So this is basically a wet comb. As the name suggests, it is meant for your wet hair. Now what I do is I usually blow dry my hair with a blow brush. So because my hair is damp while I'm using a blow brush, so this comes very handy because it will not damage my hair while my hair is very damp. Okay, so the next tip I would give you: oil your hair, my friend. It is very important to oil your hair because there was a time when I was in college and I was very busy with my studies and everything. I was not really oiling my hair for quite some time, and my hair showed the results of not oiling your hair because the pollution, the sunlight and everything is damaging your hair. Not only your heat styling but other things from the environment also damage your hair, and it ends up with split ends, which is the main concern, because even if you have longer hair and if you have split ends, they just don't look good and you end up cutting your hair eventually. So to protect your hair, oil your hair, give that nourishment to your hair back, and give all the treatment you can give to your hair. Let me just frame an example for you. If you are not putting food on in your body will react bad. You will get sick and everything. Same as with the hair. If you're not putting your hair the food that it needs, the protein, the nutrients and everything that it needs, your hair will get bad. Your hair will fall out easily, your hair will get split ends easily, your hair will not grow that much. So it is really important to oil your hair. It is your preference what kind of oil you want to use. I like to use coconut oil or maybe onion oil, and a oil that I make at home with hibiscus flower. In case you want to know how I make that oil, I will link that video here for you if you want to know about that. Now the other oils that I really like, if you want my recommendation, first one is obviously the OG coconut oil by Parachute. I have gone through bottles. I have been using this oil from my childhood and it's been a long time and it suits very well to my hair. And the second one is this Mamaearth hair oil, which is also really good. It also has onion oil. Onion is already very good for your hair, so there's nothing new in it. The recent onion oil that I have been trying is the plum onion and Bhringraj hair growth oil. I have been using it for a month and it is decent, but the favorite oil that I have using for an year and continuously is this homemade oil that I was talking about, the hibiscus oil. Don't forget to watch the video. I will be linking it up here and in the description box as well. Okay, if you are not oiling your hair and you didn't get the time to oil your hair, the other thing you can do is use a hair mask. You can do a DIY hair mask or a pre-made hair mask that you can get from market. I really like the Trichup hot oil treatment hair mask. It is really good. It has keratin in it and it will make sure your hair has that shine and it is not damaged as much. Now with that, we come to washing our hair. When you're washing your hair, make sure you are using sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. Now what I like to do is, when I go into the shower, I like to first clean my hair with a sulfate shampoo. I really like the Tresemme keratin one, and then I have been recently using the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 shampoo. When it comes to sulfate free shampoo and conditioner, I have been really loving Love Beauty and Planet shampoo and conditioner. It has argan oil and lavender, and make sure you're using something that comes in a combo, because it works better when you are using a combo. How should you wash your hair and how should you apply your conditioner? Now the first thing, you don't want to shampoo your strands, you only want to shampoo your scalp. How much shampoo do you need anyways? If you're using it twice because you want to remove the oil, so you just need a coincidence amount of both of the shampoos and you are good to go. And do not use it all together. Use one at a time and then you can move on to conditioner after rinsing your shampoo. Now, don't want to apply your conditioner on your scalp. You only want to apply your conditioner on your strands, because it is just going to protect your natural shine and it will seal that conditioned area onto its place, which moves on to my post shampoo care, which is my tip number 4. Don't use a regular towel. Don't use a regular towel which has fibers in it. Use a microfiber towel or a cotton t-shirt. This is a very soft cotton t-shirt, and use any old t-shirt which is a cotton t-shirt. It will not create that much friction, and if you are not creating that much friction, you will not have that much frizzy hair, and split ends will also be prevented. It's as simple as it is. With that, we can move on to tip number 5, which is to use hydrating and nourishing products after you have shampooed and dried your hair. First thing I like to apply is this leave-in conditioner from L'Oreal. It's their Dream Length No Haircut Cream. It is a leave-in conditioner for sealing that split ends, strengthen lengths and tips. Now if you want long hair, you don't want split ends on your ends. For that, you have to prevent it by using some kind of conditioner or some kind of sealing thing onto your hair, so that the environment is not getting onto it and the pollution don't cling onto it. And trust me, when you start applying these products and using these methods, your hair will show up results very quickly. Do not get overwhelmed with the amount of steps you are doing, because once you get a hang of it, it doesn't look that much. But because I'm explaining everything and showing you everything, you will assume that it is a lot, but trust me, it is not. So after you have applied a leave-in conditioner, which is really important if you have textured hair, even if you have straight hair, it is good to prevent that nourishment to your hair. We want to maintain our frizz. For that, it is really important to use some kind of hair serum. Currently, I am really loving the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Smooth and Repair Hair Serum. Tip number 6. Do not heat style your hair every day. What I like to do is, I like to heat style my hair once a week, and I like to use a heat protectant for that. Now this is the L'Oreal Extraordinary Serum Oil. How I like to use it personally is, I like to use it as a heat protectant before I blow dry my hair, because this is the main hairstyling that I do. I'm not big on hairstyles, but if I'm doing something and I'm not air drying my hair, a hairstyle comes very handy. Now what I like to use is this blow brush from Alan Truman. Whatever hairstyling I am doing, if I am doing a heat hairstyling, I like to use a heat protectant before that. Now because I heat style my hair once a week, it is mandatory to wash my hair once a week. It takes time for hair to get habitual with the with the process that you are doing. You have to create a habit to your hair that you are going to wash it once a week. If you wash it every other day, start washing it twice a week or thrice a week, and then twice a week, and then once a week. It will take time, but eventually it will build up. Now with that, we can move on to our tip number 8, protective hairstyles. Now what I like to do is I like to use claw clips or hair bands or satin scrunchies. They make sure my hair is not damaged. It basically looks cute as well, so might as well use that only. It will make sure कि आपके बालों में इतनी tension create नहीं होगी, friction कम होगा, और basically आपके बाल damage कम होंगे, and your hair will not fall that much. Now let's move on to tip number 9, which is to use rice water once a month. I have made a dedicated video on rice water, so you can check it out here. But basically, if I speak about that in a nutshell, you should use that rice water because it has a plenty of protein, and because you are not using that much protein in your hair care throughout the month, it is good to give that protein back to your hair once a month. Now I have a detailed video, so you can check it out because I don't want to blabber on it in this video. So we can move on to our last tip, which is to do not get trims every other day. You can get trims or you can cut your hair if you want to, but just for the sake of split ends and everything, just don't do it. If you are following these tips that I have given you, you will not have that much split ends. Trim off. Now when I cut my hair, it is totally for my styling purposes or my wants. It is never a need to cut my hair. Even if I manage to grow my hair very long, they don't have that much split ends because I take care of my hair. For that, I don't have to get trims. And if you're getting trims just for the split ends, you will not able to grow your hair because you're just cutting on the length of your hair. Make sure that you are using good products to your hair scalp and your strands. That way you are just minimizing on your split ends and you don't really need to get trims. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below which tip you already follow and which tip you are going to follow. You can also subscribe to my channel if you like the vibe, and hit that notification bell as well so that every time I will upload a video, you will get notified. With that, it's a wrap. Bye.